So NHI is here for one main purpose, and that's to provide employment opportunities, in particular to young Omanis. I think, well, obviously one of the main growths is tourism in Oman. I mean, Oman has become a much bigger tourism hub than what it used to be. So more hotels, more tourism facilities, the cruise line, the ships are coming in. So therefore there's a lot more jobs available. And a lot of jobs available for particularly young Omanis to take up, that they can actually see as a career. And families are more aware and more in line with their families taking up jobs in the industry. And the culture is changing, and there's more an acceptance of the jobs within hospitality. And we're so fortunate here in Muscat because, I mean, some of the properties we have are amazing. I mean, you've got some iconic properties opening up, 5-star hotels and 4 stars and many more. And so whether it's on the beach, whether it's in the mountain, whether it's in Musandam or Salalah, the choice is becoming incredible. So that has been a driver for the growth in NHI over the years because of the jobs that are coming up and the jobs that are available. We're really delighted to be launching our new apprenticeship model soon for the training for hospitality. The whole idea of the apprenticeship model, in fact any model, because we are constantly looking at the way we deliver training. We're always looking at ways of improving. Is it effective? Is it what the employers want? Is it what the students want? So the apprenticeship model is recalibrating some of the training we do, putting extra content in, but in particular looking at the ways how we interact with the employer. So some of the training's being done here at NHI, some of the training is being done on the premises of the employer or the future employer, so that the student gets a real life experience of both training and actually being in the property. Hospitality, I started in hospitality when I was 14 years old. So I've been involved in hospitality for a long time because I'm getting quite old now. And we all have our own ideas of what good hospitality is. Everybody has an opinion on service and standards, etc. What we try to do here at NHI is make sure the students understand what the expectations of customers are, so they know what customers are expecting from them, because that's often the big charge. You know, I know what to do, but what are my employers expecting me to do? What are my customers expecting me to do? So we will introduce set standards, try to get a standard of behaviour within students, how to deal with customers in a good way. We introduced a new concept several years ago called Smiles of Oman. Smiles of Oman is about encouraging staff to be more open, more friendly with customers, but it's also designed to allow customers, encourage customers to be a little bit more friendly towards staff, because that can be quite a challenge in our industry in the way staff are treated by customers. So it's a bit of a joint venture. But in terms of elevating the standards, for example, 2 weeks ago we had the inter-hotel chef competition at NHI, where we had 8 properties here competing with each other for chef for the gold medals. We also launched in 2020 the Oman Hospitality Champions. This is to encourage properties to develop and reward their young Omani talent, to encourage those Omanis to stay in the industry, to take up jobs, and to reduce the turnover of staff within the industry. So we've come up with some very good ways of trying to uplift the standards, and we work very closely with the properties. We don't see us as a separate thing. We see it very much as a joint venture with the properties here in Oman. The outlook for the industry in Oman is, I mean, Oman is stunning. I've just come down off the Jabal Akhra for the last 2 days. And, you know, okay, it's only a small area, but it's got some tremendous opportunities. And if you look at all the coastline, there's tremendous growth available for Oman. In terms of the jobs available, there are numbers you can use for a hotel opening up and to work out how many staff it needs, etc. And we do that. But there are many, many jobs available in Oman for Omanis. in a whole range. And we've got some incredible ex-students who work in the kitchen department, they work in front office, we even have them in housekeeping, we have them in food and beverage service. We also have students in other sections of the economic community, but within the hotel structure, they're pretty much across the board. And again, as I said previously, the industry is becoming more acceptable to Omanis, the young people themselves, but more importantly, their families, which is, we all know, very important for them to accept it. So I think there's some incredible good opportunities for Oman. And people come to Oman because of the culture and the unique nature of Oman, so they want to see Omanis. So, you know, our job is to make sure we prepare them and we get jobs to get them out into industry and that they're working.